Why the hell are you not buying a condo in Florida? Come on now, you've worked your ass off your whole life. It's time. Right now, if you look here at these views, we've got a sunset. We're in Clearwater, Florida.
We're on private Sand Key Beach, baby.
And this is it. This is living. So we have 4 balconies. This one was built in 2005. It's a low-rise condo. So 2005 means not part of the Condo Safety Act. So you're not going to have all those assessments, at least not for a few years. So
miles away, recovery from the 2021 Surfside condo collapse continues. 98 people were killed. Pieces of that tragedy were built from years of outdated needs. Right now,
we're going to put our John Hancock on both of these bills.
Governor Ron DeSantis signing House Bill 913. It's a stopgap for condo owners across Florida.
It's tough out there, and the hurricanes just multiplied the problems, so it's a real problem.
Senator Nick DeSigley.
Residents across our state saying we need relief. We have to make hard decisions. We're going to foreclose on our condo, or we're going to have to move out of the state of Florida.
Keeping folks here and keeping them safe is a multi-step approach, starting with transparency.
To extend the reserve study requirement.
That includes financial breaks for a 1-year extension that gives relief from sudden fees. Also,
and holds condo board members and community association managers accountable, but without penalizing our unit owners. It requires condos to report information about their association to the department.
A much stronger foundation.
Together we can uphold these priorities voiced by the condo owners while also balancing their well-being and keeping them safe.
Built with a collection of concern.
Miami, I know you guys are tired of not only these ridiculous...
Wait, my people! Welcome back to another video. If it is your first time here tuning in to my channel, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up. It helps me a lot, with the algorithm. Today we are seeing some videos about condominiums, association, and all that in Florida. Especially in Florida, they have like gated communities, meaning if you buy a house in one of these communities, even though if you pay, let's say, cash for the house, for your house, you still have to pay HOA fees, HOA, meaning that you have to pay certain amount of money every month in order for you to have like the privilege to live in that community or to live in that apartment complex or building, whatever you want to call it. Some of these HOA fees are crazy. I don't know why people want to do this crazy stuff. I don't want to say a bad word. Crazy stuff. Buying a house in a community, gated community, because they just want to feel safe. They want to feel safe, or they want to feel special. Oh, I am special, I am different than you because I live in a gated community. The only problem is, that by you living in one of these communities or living on one of these apartment complex, even though you pay like full price or you pay cash for your house, your apartment, your condo, whatever you want to call it, you have a lot of restrictions. You have a lot of special assessments, like what they call it. Some of these communities, the HOA fee is crazy, like $700, $1,000, you name it, is out there. It's crazy. And you cannot even paint your house. Let's say your house, you want to change the outside color of your house, you need to ask for permission, because if you do it without asking for permission, that you're gonna get in trouble. You could lose your house if they decide to kick you out of the community, because in order for you to live there, you need to follow the rules. Well, my opinion, I don't like too many rules. I don't like, even though if I win the lottery tomorrow, I become a millionaire, a billionaire, I will not live on this one of these crazy communities, because it is crazy for other people to tell you what to do in your house. It is insane. So a lot of people here in Florida, they are facing now the reality that they bought a condo and now their HOA fee went up to the roof, and they have some stupid special assessments, like what they call it. And then at the end, the owner of the apartment, the owner of the condominium, is the one that have to pay for these special assessments. If they decide to, let's say, remodel the patio, the pool, remodel the put in a brand new elevator, you are the one that is gonna end up paying for those, those remodeling. So my opinion, don't buy a condominium, let's say in Florida, because you're gonna end up in big trouble. Now they are trying to alleviate those fees by the governor Ron DeSantis, like we saw here. He said that it's going to be like a pause on those special assessments fees, like for a year or two. But at the end, after those 2 years, you're going to have to pay for whatever amount of money they decide to, to throw at you. So let's continue with the next video.
Ridiculous condo prices. But as I'm shopping around for condos, not only is my mortgage estimated to be around $10,000, but they trying to hit me with $2,700.
Can you believe your mortgage being $10,000? That's for rich people.
In HOA monthly dues. This is some criminal stuff, yo, for real.
$2,700 HOA fees. Are you insane? Are you crazy? Are you on drugs?
Here's another one that's a bit cheaper, around $940,000. Looks nice, good area. It's off of Northeast 23rd. $1,251 monthly for HOA. Just to have a pool.
My condo in Miami Beach HOA was $2,600 a month. And sure, it was a nice condo, but all this doesn't constitute $2,600 a month in HOA alone.
It doesn't matter. It could be whatever. Furniture made out of gold, but this is insane. $2,600 a month just to have the privilege to live there. You guys, whoever is paying for these prices, you guys are stupid. Well, like I say, even though if I win the lottery, I will not buy one of these condominiums.
The HOA increased to this number after the tragic condo collapse in Miami. Prior to this increase occurring, I already had a rule not to buy condos as investment properties because the HOA can screw up your cash flow numbers or even your ability to rent the property. And I still stand by that, and this further cements that point.
I just attended a panel of the Broward Realtor Association, and the topic of today's meeting was the increase in number of lawsuits arising from the special assessment in condo fees. A lot of sellers are not disclosing to the potential buyers of the potential special assessment being implemented. So the buyer will come in, they buy it, they close on it, then a month later they're hit with a special assessment. So you can imagine the buyers are lawyering up and suing the sellers for not disclosing this important piece of information that affects everything. Affects the pocket, affects the market. If you really look at the amount of numbers of listings in condos in the east side of Broward and Dade County, it's insane.
Sleepless nights? Sleepless nights?
You telling me that you buy a condominium, let's say in Florida, let's say Miami, and the seller, they're not telling you that 1 year from now, 2 years from now, you're gonna have to pay a big fine, whatever you want to call it, on assessments. They don't tell you that. So they don't have to tell you that, like by law, but there, like she was saying, there is a lot of controversial, people are getting sued because of this, because you buying a condominium, but they're not telling you that 1 year, 2 years from now, you're gonna get hit with a big bill. That is insane. So people are getting angry. So before you buy something, make sure you ask the right question. Make sure you ask the right question, because you're gonna regret it.
Every night. I don't know where we're going to live or how we're going to live.
Howard Konitz never thought he'd be in this situation at 79 years old.
We can't afford it. We can't afford it. We're going to go broke.
Konitz and his wife Sheila have lived in their 2-bedroom, 2-bath Williams Island condo for 10 years. The retired couple had their financial future all planned out.
Elevator modernization.
That was until they were recently hit with a special assessment. The total assessment for the apartment we're sitting in is what?
Approximately $224,000.
One of my clients almost gave up on buying a condo in South Florida. She'd heard all the...
You see, this is what I was telling you. They decide to renovate, replace, or whatever they want to call it, the elevator on the building. Now, this poor guy, he have to pay $224,000. Are you serious? Like, I didn't ask for a new elevator. Why the heck do I have to pay for a new elevator? I don't even freaking care about a new elevator. Just keep the one that we have. Now, he's facing to make a decision. He have to make a decision. Like, what do? Do I sell the condominium? Do I pay the money? Or do I lose the condominium? What can I do? So in this market, it's going to be difficult for him to sell it. If he tried to sell it, he's not going to tell the buyer, the other buyer, what's going on. So it's going to be a surprise for the new buyer when they tell him, when they sign the paperwork, and then they're going to hit him. Oh, you have to pay $224,000. He's going to say, what? Nobody told me this. Nobody told me this.
horror stories, soaring HOAs, impossible insurance, scary inspection laws. She told me it just feels like a bad time. But instead of walking away, we dug in. The building she loved had just completed its structural integrity study thanks to that new Florida law. For the first time, we could see the reserve budget, the inspection report, and know exactly what we were stepping into. And because some sellers are nervous about those upcoming requirements, we negotiated 7% off the list price, same unit, lower price, because we asked the right questions and did the homework. So no, it's not
nice.
a bad time.
7% discount.
To buy. It's only bad if you buy blind. Look for a building with solid reserves, completed reports, and open books. That's how you find a smart deal while others hesitate.
She didn't mention anything about special assessment or anything like that. So obviously she's just trying to make money. Realtors, most of these realtors, they are crooks. They don't care about you. They just care about them making their commission, whatever percentage they charge, when they sell a house, apartment, or a condominium. So she's not mentioning that whoever, buys this property is going to have to pay some special assessment a year from now, 2 years from now. So stop freaking lying to people, Tell the truth. Nowadays, people, they just care about money. They don't care about anybody else. So once she sells this condominium, she's going to be like, well, I didn't knew. Or she's going to come up with some crazy, stupid lie, story, whatever. So guys, just be careful. If you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing, and see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.